I had to correct me from the last episode because I feel a little embarrassing that I didn't know when the spirit that come through that he was saying that heaven have decreased, and I know when I check it up I felt embarrassing because I know what increase are, that it's expanding is be more in heaven. But now he was saying, the spirit, that it's decreased, and I didn't know what word it was. Sometimes it's hard because I don't have English in my main. It's not my main language. I'm not born into English. I'm Swedish, and we have a language called Swedish, and the roots is from Germany, and so it's sometimes when the spirits are talking, you that have followed me, you know that sometimes I struggle. I have hard to understand what they are saying because I don't know that word they are saying. But I should have known the word decrease, and it's very important to know it. Why did he say that heaven decrease? So it's to pondering about it. Why did he say that? And I am thinking that it is that they are sending spirits down to earth, and they take from heaven spirits that are coming down here on earth, and it's those a little lower spirits that coming down and protect people. And then is it always that a person have a free will? And they can kill a spirit. They can kill a spirit in their way, how they acting here on earth. And like the spirits have said to me that the closer they are coming to earth, the more weak they are going, and they take on them earthly things, and in illness that they had before they passed away, and then they got it back again on them, because the more the closer they come to earth, the more body do they get. And that's why in the beginning those spirits that come here, they had bodies, and I saw their bodies. Not everyone did I see the complete bodies, and that means that they were not very close to earth. But those that have their clothes and the body on, so I could recognize them, they were down here on earth when they were talking to me. And then it's some spirits that enter into bodies, because a spirit have not a body. So that spirit need to have a body of someone. And in my case, they come into my body, but it's only because they need to use my mouth to talk to you. And because they don't have a mouth, they have not a body. They connect with me, they talk to me with telepathy in brain, thinking in the brain. Yeah, so they don't have the brain, but the brain is an energy also. And it's someone coming in here. That's why I get hard to breathe. Someone is here. And people think that they are evil that coming here to me. But it's this that they are so close to Earth, so they get the illness that they had before they left this world. So someone is it here that have a problem with his breathing before he left. So he make me cough. I am irritated in my throat now. I have to drink. That's why I have water, so I could continue to talk. He said he don't show a body, but he show a body, but not very sharp. I see a body, and it's a baffling a man. He was hard working, and not so clean as he should be on his body. No, it doesn't stink because it's spirit thing, so I don't feel how I don't feel their perfume or odor from their bodies because it's spirit thing. And why are you coming here? Do you have a message for us about this subject we are talking about? This that have a decrease. And he say they are not returning. There is spirit that doesn't returning to heaven. That's what he is telling me. He's a little rough man, so he really speaking out. And he say they are not coming back. He say, and he have some axe on his shoulder, showing that he was a lumberjack man. So that's why he look like he do. And he's showing me the axe. He used the axe, and they are not coming back, he say, and cut them off. They were cutting off because those bodies they went into, those spirits, was not good people, and they and I know it also in my experience that many people have both God and the devil in them, and there is a war inside a person, and that make that it's so bad nowadays that we that belong to God, we are so mild and we are more weak than the devil's children. So it's easy to trick people that doesn't have God with them, but ordinary people that go to the church and try to stay with what they believe in, God, or what they believe in, but they try to be good, but then is coming a spirit from the devil and fight with them and trick them. This these petite, beautiful, sexy girls coming, and they're coming from the devil. And if a person is not founded, stable in his relationship with God, then he can fall, and the evil spirits take over in his body, and the spirit will not coming back to heaven. It's done. That's what he's talking about. That this man helped me to understand. This man is here, the lumberjack. He telling me what it's about. That is just now is it more increase of the devil's children is very much going on, and they kill those that have a spirit in them that is not really, like I say, founded. They are not stable. They are going from side to side. Sometimes they are with the evil people, and sometimes they go with the good people, and the spirit in that way die, because we need to feed the spirit, and those people doesn't feed the spirit, so it's die. That's what it was talking about. So it's very nice that I got help to understand from this man. He's rough, not so nice looking, but he tell it the truth about what's going on, and he is leaving now, but he say when he turn around and leave, he say, "You better work on this." He say, "You better work on this. You have to, like my podcast here, you have to share it with other people, so they come to know that there is a prophet, a real prophet from God in this generation, that they can hear the truth, and about the abortion, this subject I was talking about. I tell you the truth. I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell you what I know of my life experience and what I have heard from God, and knowing God also. It's not only that I hear from God, I know God, what He, in many, not everything, but in many cases I know how God is thinking. I don't know everything, but some areas do I know how God is thinking and doing and saying. So it was about this. It doesn't increase, it decrease, he said. the Spirit. He know it because he is in heaven. So he can tell us what's going on in heaven. So that is very sad that we come to know it, but in the same way is it what was going on now. It come a Spirit one more time, but I don't think it's the same Spirit that come here. I wonder why he say this. You should listen at me, he is saying. But I say to him that I always listen at those that visit me. So will you see why he say so? He say he is the same one that was in the other chapter, the chapter I did this morning. He say I am the same. He is saying to me that it was he that said that to not take God's name in vain, and I understand, or I assume it, but I think I understand it, that he have seen and heard and know that some of you that listen in the morning, you shake your head and didn't want to listen. You at what he was saying about to not take God's name in vain, because you want it to be like your pastor, your parents, your teacher have told you, that is about God's name, and you still want to fight about what to call God. And many think still that Jesus was God walking here on earth. So you don't want to listen. That's why he come through now and say that to you. You should listen to me. He say that. So that's the best that you listen once again on that episode. He say that you should not take God's name in vain, and in that way also that you refuse to accept what he was saying, and you refuse to understand that heaven decrease, and that's a serious problem you have if you think like that. And he know you because he's a spirit and he have no limits. He can go in and hear and see everything what's going on. So in some way he have followed you and listened to what you were thinking and saying maybe to other people, and this way he come back and say this. So I have told them what you were saying now. So thank you for coming through to really make it so they understand that it's very serious, and they have to listen. They can't take some parts of this podcast, is because the whole podcast is about coming closer to God, to know Him, to come and to get a relationship with God that was from the beginning, the creator of everything, not the God that everything was going through, like people think about Jesus, that everything was created for Jesus, and that's a real lie. So that's the creator of everything, but that woman in heaven that I come to, she say that she was the start of everything. God was creator of everything, so they are different, and they tell me that they are different. They don't put them together. They tell me and teach you and teach me that they two are separated, but they are like a couple. But the spirit, the energy started to build up God, and then God created the God. It was only told that God created our planet, and we don't know if He created the whole universe. Maybe was it in another way? It was. I don't know, but that I say that for you to think about. It maybe is this planet was created for itself, and other planets was created for itself. Like if we have a relationship with God, personal, then it's also the creation personal. So it maybe can be there is other things going on another planet that me talking about, because I know the UFO is for real, so that is not strange for me to have these thoughts about the universe. So that was my way to correct, and I got help from heaven to correct me and to understand why He say that heaven decrease. Is because the spirits that coming down here on earth, they can be killed because they are weak. They are weak when they're coming into a body. So, thank you, and God bless you.